Hey guys, what's up? JRPG Bro here, jumping back into more Ghost of Tsushima, continuing our playthrough here of New Game Plus. We did the major story mission last time. We just entered into the third act here.
Until the enemy's closer.
And right now we're kind of wrapping up this first major story mission in... I want to say it's the third act, so we want to get through this...
Better save them until the enemy's closer.
This first major story mission. Obviously I'm doing something wrong here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I gotta go over here. I really do feel a little stupid right now. I thought I knew what I was doing.
That will get their attention. To get back to you.
So we actually had to set that off.
Let's take them.
Now we gotta wait for the Mongols. We gotta just pretty much take them out. That really right now is our main goal here, is to eliminate the Mongols. So we're actually going to focus on doing that. And we're going to fail miserably at it because for some reason I'm terrible at... There we go! That didn't do much though. Let's do this. There we go. Just start doing our little thing here. Going to ghost mode here. I mean, it doesn't matter how we take them out, as long as we take them out. The game really would have preferred if we did it the other way, but obviously we failed miserably at doing it that way, so we're obviously going about it this way. So we're just going to kind of start, taking out these people here. Like I said, slowly but surely. So many of them. There's just so many of them. There we go.
Let's get to the pagoda.
And that should be all of them. We should be able to get to, as Jin said, the pagoda here, and just kind of move along here. The story mission. Like I said, this third act, it's the section of the island is pretty decently sized. But I feel like it's not as big in terms of story content, but I could be terribly mistaken.
We need to plan our attack carefully.
That waterfall's frozen. We could climb it, go over the back wall. Follow me.
Just the warlord and his guards. Make him suffer, and they'll run. Let's take them.
Shit, we really gotta start healing ourselves. I kind of mess up combat every once in a while. That's like trademark of me, of my style of playing this, is we're gonna screw up combat here. So we gotta whip out more Mongols here. This is definitely a very lengthy opening quest line here, and it makes sense because the first and final sections of the game are obviously gonna be among the longest in said game. So right now we kind of these are the bigger guys. These are the heavy guns. So the whole portion of this third and final section of the game is for us to take out the Khan. That is our ultimate end goal, and if we're able to do that successfully, more power to us. I mean, that's the end goal. I don't want to be like, yeah, this is what's gonna we're gonna have to fight the Khan. We're gonna take out the Khan because remember, we kind of disobeyed our uncle's orders. We did leave and we kind of ran away. I don't want to say we ran away, but we escaped. So we gotta have to kind of watch out for our uncle, and then at the same point in time, let's keep in mind the whole thing going on now. So we have our uncle to worry about, we have the Khan to worry about. It's not gonna be a pleasant time. It's not gonna be a fun day. And by fun day, I mean this upcoming section here where we have to pretty much resolve all our loose ends. Obviously, we still have some more side quests. We have a couple more quests with Sensei Ishikawa to take care of. I think we have one or two, maybe three more of Adachi's quests to do, and I know we have one or two more for Norio to do as well. So we do still have some of those side quests to do. I don't think there's a lot of quests.
You're safe.
We thought we'd die as slaves.
They can't hurt you now.
No Mongols. Solid walls. I think we'll be safe here. Hey. Your uncle chose his path.
And I chose mine. Khotun studied Lord Shimura's tactics. He knows how to break an army of samurai. But he doesn't know how to defend against us.
We'll make him hurt. For Taka.
For everyone.
Jin, over here.
Would you like to see what I have?
Farewell.
Go with Kami's protection.
Thank you for protecting them.
My lord, please help.
Jin, over here. We could use the old road from Omi up through Fort Kaminodake. Only problem is it's held by Mongols. You need help to drive them out. I know some hunters camped on Mount Sago. Their leader's named Takashi.
Friend of yours?
No, but he'll do anything I ask, and his men are good archers. While you're meeting them, I'll slip through your uncle's castle. Meet our friends in Omi.
Lead them to strike the fort from the south. I'll attack from the north, with your hunter friends.
You think it'll work?
Yes. Be careful, you know.
You too.
So right now we're going to kind of start working on the main quest lines for the third and final act. Like I said, we're at the point right now where I don't really think there's many, side quests, so to speak, in this last act. I do know, like I said, we do have some stuff with Norio, we do have some stuff with Sensei, and we do have some stuff with, Adachi as well. We still have to take care of those storylines, but right now we cannot. And I want to emphasize this, we cannot actually do any of those until we actually clear out, do a couple of the story missions here and kind of bring them back to this this temple area. We can't do that without them being there. So there's some main storylines we need to kind of focus on doing. Now I know when I first played this game, the very first time, my ultimate goal was to clear everything out in this section before I even did any of the story quests. Right now, our like I said, our main goal is to see the story. We don't need to see all the fox stands. We don't need to see all the shrines. Those those are kind of pointless in New Game Plus, and we've explained this already. When you do them, if you already completed them in your first playthrough, you're gonna get all the rewards. You do your haikus, you get your headbands. You do your hot springs, you get your health bar up. You do the bamboo strikes, you get your resolve up. You do the shrines and the fox dens, you get your charms. If you do all of them, those are the ones that you do all of in the first playthrough. Those are those ones you have to do all of them for the trophies, right? So if you do all of them the first time, and you go back, and we were to play it again like we're doing here with New Game Plus. You do that all over again, and all you're gonna get is flowers. Those flowers are used to purchase goods, and by goods I mean just different dye jobs for your armor, your swords, and your arrows, your bows. It takes up a lot of time. Like I said, my first playthrough of this game was well over 60 hours, and don't get me wrong, I loved every every minute of that 60-hour playtime. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, hey guys, the game wasn't worth playing through, doing everything, because it really was as an experience. But when you're doing New Game Plus, I've realized that it's not really necessary for us to do everything. This isn't like we're playing a JRPG like Persona or even Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel, where more things are going to be open to us because we did everything in our first playthrough. Like I said, in Persona, we build up our skill points, and certain things are locked out on us because of our skill points, right? And then with that, we can't do certain relationships, we can't rank them up all the way, we can't do certain activities, or we're locked out of doing some activities because we're too busy building up our skill points. So in a New Game Plus, you can actually do everything, right? And the same thing goes with Trials of Cold Steel, where you can't build all those relationships perfectly in one run. That's what New Game Plus is for. That's why New Game Plus on JRPGs is so, I think, more beneficial. I know games like, Ghost of Tsushima, they don't have New Game Plus because everything else can be done. Everything you miss can be done in free roam. So if you miss stuff, like your Tales of Tsushima, and your collectibles, you can do it again. And I like doing that. That is so badass. Literally just jumping off that horse. I think that is one of the most badass things Jin does. We're just riding our horse casually, and we just kind of decide, hey, we just do this baller move. It doesn't really kill the enemy, in case you guys are wondering. It's just a critical strike, and as awesome as it is, like I said, it's just a critical strike. It does damage and looks awesome. It doesn't do anything else. So also keep in mind that at this point in the game, the enemies are going to be a lot tougher. We're going to have tougher enemies to deal with. In case you guys are worried about that, yeah, we're going to have tougher enemies, higher encounters, I think. And, at this point, like I said, our ultimate goal is to kind of, I don't want to say we want to avoid the encounters. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I guess we don't want to go too crazy, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. We just want to make sure we get through the game in one piece. I don't want to keep failing. Right now we're going to find Takashi, who is friends with Yuna. We're actually pretty close to where he is, and this is a decent quest. Like I said, a main story quest, we have to take care of 2 or 3 quest lines in order to access, or not access. Access sounds like a weird turn of phrase for this. To be able to do the other side quests with our party members. Because remember the first time we're playing this game, I'm sitting here, and I'm like, where is Norio? Where the hell is he? I have 3 of his quests to do. Where's Itachi? Where is Sensei? I can't do their quests. Also, guys, if you haven't, we haven't noticed because we haven't done it yet. We can't fast travel. So any other part of the island. So say we did all those quests and there's some stuff we missed on the first part of the island, the second part of the island. We can't do that right now. We're locked out. We are literally stuck in the third portion of the island. So we're actually stuck where we are until we get a little bit further in the main storyline. Just throwing that one out there too. So we have to do, I think it's 1 or 2 main storylines out of 4 or 5 in order to actually be able to go back and forth and clear everything up. It makes sense though. It really does.
You're welcome at our campfire, my lord.
Are you Takeshi?
You know my name?
I'm Jin Sakai. Yuna sent me.
She's alive? Where is she?
The Mongols blocked the pass to Omi. I have to open the way, and I can't do it alone. Yuna told me you can help.
Sounds dangerous.
I thought you were an expert hunter, leader of the best archers in the prefecture.
Is that what Yuna told you?
She thinks you care enough to fight. Is she wrong?
About me? No. But my people need a reason to risk their lives.
It's going to be a cold winter. Why spend it on a mountainside hunting squirrel when you can live in a warm fort?
If we can stay till spring, we're in.
You have a deal.
This won't be like hunting wild boar. Come over here and you'll see. Mongol archers guard the gate. Patrols ride in and out all day.
If we can get in from this side, Yuna and the rest of my friends will hit them from the south.
Yuna will be there? All right.
The fort was built around the cliffs. We can use them to get inside.
Woodcutter camp. Supplied lumber to the fort. Haven't seen anyone there since the Mongols showed up. How good are you at climbing?
Better than average.
So we got a long way to go. No fast travel in the area either. That is going to be a major issue. That's one thing that bothers me about this section of the island. We don't really have the opportunity to go around and kind of explore really in the beginning here. Obviously, you know, after we get, you know, that first portion done where we start, I want to say before we took on this quest, we could have started, you know, wandering around aimlessly. But like I said, we don't want to just wander around aimlessly. We want to kind of start moving on the story, see what's going on here. But right now, we got a long way to go. It is a long way to go. We're at what? We're probably about, I don't know. It was 800 meters. We're down to 670, so we've cut down a little bit of it. We haven't cut down much, which is frustrating to me personally. The horse being dead, that one hurts. Now we just have horse, and to me, I don't like the idea of not having our personalized, personalized horse. So, you know, it's rough. Did you guys find that the death of our horse Sora to be upsetting? Because I thought that was pretty upsetting. First time playing the game, I remember sitting there be like, oh no. You think the horse is going to be with you the whole game? You think this is going to be like Roach for The Witcher? Not even close. Not even close. Turns out it's just there with you for most of the game, and then it dies. It gets killed. Oh. That was to me, that hurt. That was brutal. Do we get another horse? Eventually we're going to get another horse. I feel like we do get another horse at some point in the near future. I don't know. I feel like that's something we do get. We can't just have this random ass horse coming up to us being like, hey, I'm your random horse. I don't have the same gear. You can't equip anything to me because I'm not actually your horse. I'm just a horse, and that's why when he goes horse and a horse shows up, he doesn't even have a name. Our last horse we called Sora for wind. When I first played it, I named him Kage, which is for darkness, because it was a black horse. I always picked the black horse. I think though we might actually have that chance to get that another horse, a similar horse, and we have the other two names that we didn't name it. I think I'm not 100% sure. I'm a little vague on that. Like I said, it's been some time since we played the game originally. That's what I hate. You play a game at launch. You know, everybody plays this game at launch. I think, you know, the first 2 weekends, first like month, this game came out. Like went on my PS4 friends list, and I had like 3 or 4 people playing this game. And I was like, yeah, this seems great. You know, so many people are playing this game. It's awesome. And then, you know, everyone, you know, I think I was one of the first ones to finish it. And then I had some friends who didn't have it yet, or were waiting on a copy of it. And then they were just like, I'll play it when I play. I'm like, no, you play it now. I love and I hate being one of the first people to actually finish a game, like a major title. Because it's like, and I see someone else playing, I'm like, I want to play this again because, yeah, no.
We made them fly for 2 hours. We sit up here much longer, the Mongols are sure to see us.
Back away from the edge. I'll be right up.
Sure you will. Did you see that? Shut up. Yuna's got some interesting friends.
Let's plan our attack.
We can see inside from over here.
Archers on that ridge will have a good view of the courtyard.
And plenty of targets.
The bulk of our force should go there. We'll get on that roof. Control the high ground.
You sound like Yuna.
She was a good teacher.
You men with me. Everyone else get to the ridge.
If the enemy sees me, take them down.
Understood. Good luck.
I don't think stealth really matters in this segment here as much as I think it does. I think we should be fine just going in and slaughtering. Obviously, we're going to try to go stealth here like this. That is just absolutely brutal. I'm curious if in this game, if there was the option to turn down the violence and blood. I think there actually is. I think that's actually pretty cool that some of these games that are like this, you have that ability to. I think I read somewhere that like Cyberpunk 2077, it's rated M for mature in case you guys aren't aware. And yes, it is, since it's a CG product red game, there's going to be a lot of nudity, a lot of sex. Apparently there's a way you can turn off the nudity, which is pretty sweet if you're going to stream it or you're going to do a let's play. It's also pretty cool that they actually have a thing called streamer mode in that game, in which you can turn off the playing of, licensed music. In case you guys aren't aware, the whole Twitch thing right now going on with licensed music, that's rough. It really is. I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla has the same thing, and you can turn off the nudity, which is great. I wonder how much nudity there really is in Assassin's Creed, though, Valhalla, because they've never really had much in the first place. I think Odyssey may have had a little teensy tiny bit, but nothing like intense or crazy. I know, Odyssey and Origins taking place in Greek and Egypt, very sexual cultures, but I don't know. This one's been pretty good in terms of it. It's just mostly violence. I don't think we've really encountered much language, vulgar language. I don't think that we've had profanity at all in this game.
What sort of animals would do this?
The Mongol kind. The woodcutters must have resisted them.
Let's kill every bastard in this fort.
Another patrol. We'll ambush them when they come through. Hide.
You heard him. Move. Open fire on my signal. Let them get closer. Now, kill them all!
So pretty much now we gotta wipe out another wave of Mongols here. I mean, that's fine. A lot of stuff in this section of the game, it's gonna be very similar,
I heard Lord Shimura has an army. With samurai from the Shogun. Why aren't you leading them?
Lord Shimura has his plan to fight the Mongols, and I have mine.
You're on your own. This fort is in...
That came from the southern gate.
Let us see what's happening.
Yuna!
She did that?
We have to get over there. Let's get a look at the bridge.
How many waves of Mongols do we have to wipe out here? I feel like there's like 3 of them so far. This is our 3rd wave. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Hook of yours? Take the Hwacha by surprise?
I could grapple onto the tree and swing across. There's a way up the cliff on the other side.
If they spot you, we can hit them with arrows. Charge across or sneak over. Either way, it'll be risky. We'll follow your lead, Lord Sakai.
Get your people ready to move.
This is actually a pretty lengthy story mission, actually. Not gonna lie, it's pretty lengthy. I know it's a major. Like I said, we're kind of trying to get ready to help our allies. And what I find interesting is Sensei Ishikawa, Lady Adachi, and Yori are gonna abandon, working with Lord Shimura to help us. I mean, that just goes to show you either how much loyalty Jin has, instilled in people by his actions, and just how much of a douchebag Lord Shimura is. I feel like this might actually be the last wave of Mongols that we actually have to take out right now. That was actually pretty cool. I don't remember how we did that. I really don't. I'm trying to remember where we're supposed to go off this. I know I see there's more Mongols over here, so we got to actually take them out. Yeah, so we're gonna hop over here, and I don't know why these guys are climbing up and down the ladder here. That doesn't make sense to me, them doing that. So, holy shit, there's 3 of them up here, and they're all archers. That's not good. I don't like that. Alright, let's solve that. There's still more people. Let's see. Nope, that backfired on me. I thought we could actually, jump down and slash at the same time. Do a pretty cool move, like you could do in Legend of Zelda, but I think we missed the mark just a little bit there. That's very frustrating. I hate missing the mark on something like that. So, that's cool. It's really cool. Here we go. That guy wasn't expecting it, and it didn't kill him. Alright. I don't know how many more of these guys we have to take out. Like, you guys know when you reach a point in the game, you're kind of like, all right, we gotta move the story along. I don't want to say we're in that kind of mentality right now, but I do want to say that we're at a point where it's like, man, how many of these guys do we have to take out?
There they are. They brought some friends from Yarikawa. Keep fighting!
And I get that this is like a major turning point in the 3rd act, Like I said, most of the stuff that we do in this third act here are going to be major story missions, major implications in terms of the end result of the game. And I think right here is where we kind of get reunited with our, I want to say, with the people in our group.
Finally got here.
Stay safe, Kenji!
It was Masako's idea.
Okay,
How many Mongols are left?
Just the ones here!
Let's end this!
so this whole point here, this whole thing here, it's going to allow us to travel back to the previous section of the map, and it's also going to allow us to complete these side missions with our friends. I see my friends.
Keep swinging.
So once we wipe out all these remaining Mongols, that should actually finish up the storyline here, the quest. Listen, we've had the last few quests in this game, main story-wise, have actually been pretty long. They've been pretty decently length.
That was close.
They've taken up some time. I'm wondering if we've hit that point where they're all going to be this way.
Is everyone alright?
Never better.
All things considered.
Good to see you, Lord Sakai.
Is it this cold everywhere up here?
You'll get used to it. Take any supplies we need, and prepare to ride for Jogaku. So, you and Takeshi,
That was my old life.
he and his people are more than hunters, aren't they?
Depends on how you look at it.
I told them they can stay and hold the pass for us. But I don't want bandits making trouble for innocent people fleeing the Mongols.
He knows what I'd do to him if they tried.
I think he's been looking forward to seeing you.
He's seen me. We can go now.
Let's get everyone to Jogaku. We'll plan our final attack from there.
It's time for the Khan to die.
And I think this is a great place for us to call it a day. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I'm that JRPG Bro. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I do have more A Ghost of Tsushima coming your way in the near future, so don't go anywhere.